Okay, there's a reason why there's a amount of the boxes here. There's slightly fewer boxes here than there was before, because we've moved some of them into the shed. But as you can tell, there is boxes here. Why is this? I mean, because for the past month, I've been steadily preparing for a move, and I'm going to be moving somewhere which is going to give me more space, and we'll be able to. I mean, I can't, live 100% all of my like fantasy vision about what my life should be about, but I can sort of like get much closer to it in an environment whereby like things are better for me, if that makes any sense to you. So that's essentially what's about to happen, and so my emotionality and my general energy levels have been taken up, and my tasks have been taken up, and my working time has been taken up by lots of administrative and so on and so forth things associated with this move. When it happens, and I've had a chance to unpack and get a bit more furniture in, so that I've actually got somewhere to sit and a new sofa and that sort of thing, well, a chair, I was thinking of changing up some aspects of my business work. As you know, by November of this year, I will be celebrating 14 years as a full-time professional online tarot reader. And on YouTube, I had previously done little series of tarot reading videos and free tarot readings and that sort of stuff, which was quite interesting and quite good fun. But it didn't necessarily help me with my business. And that's why it's challenging. Now, some people say, no, you should only give this stuff out for free. Well, if I did that, then I would, like, get ill and go, become homeless, because this is where my skills are at. And therefore it has to be a commercial service. I have to sell this, okay? It's just the way things are. So I do this for a living. One thing I was thinking of is there's this website similar to Patreon, in which you get access to content on a subscription, and you basically pay for it. So it would act kind of like subscription TV. That's kind of like my thoughts and feelings about what this could be used for. And you as a viewer will have complete control. You can turn your subscription off whenever you want, and you don't have to put money into the service if you want. But if I was to do that, and let's say the charges wasn't too much on a monthly basis, let's say half the cost of a fast food meal or something for like a whole month, then I could be in a position to essentially do free tarot readings again for people. But I would know that I'm still getting some money for it, so that my time is not being wasted. And it will be beneficial for me as well as beneficial for the people that I'm trying to help. But I don't know how successful that would be as a thing. But if I've got, if I'm in a new environment, I've got more space, maybe I could do more video editing, and I could do proper green screen, not just a canvas green screen behind me. Maybe I could actually paint an entire wall green and do a much better, more efficient, esoteric green screen. Then that would actually help matters an awful lot, maybe. So I'm planning on potentially doing that. But I can't really do that unless I think there's going to be a certain quantity of interest. I mean, people here on YouTube understand that I'm trying to help people to think for themselves, to be skeptical, to carry on experimenting and seeing how vast and peculiar and wonderful the universe really is. But and of course, I am still involved with Spooky 2, and there's another. I'm going to be doing another webinar with them shortly on their scalar technology, which is again awesome. I'm using Spooky 2 right now. This very minute, I'm running a few sessions for the purposes of my health. That's what I do. When I was young, there's always people out there who said everything is frequency and all this stuff, but they were quite good at, spending money on orgonite devices, which are interesting, very interesting. But they weren't necessarily all that good at buying frequency generators. Because they're like, if everything's frequency, why don't you buy a frequency generator? You know what I mean? I'm digressing. My point here is that the universe is vast, the universe is complex, there's an awful lot of like technology and stuff out there which people should be like trying to find out more about. And it blows my mind. There's lots of information out there which could be useful to people. But on the subject of my tarot business, do you think that you and or people that you know could be interested in participating in a form of cheap subscription TV in which I'm putting out a show, let's say once a week, dedicated towards tarot inquiries and tarot readings? And so you'd still be getting a free tarot reading video service, but you just have to pay the equivalent of something like half the cost of a fast food meal once a month, which won't hurt you too much, and which would do me good and give me the appropriate level of motivation to actually do the work and have myself a nice strong cup of coffee and get out there and start creating video. There's a comment section. Don't be afraid to use it. I want to know what your thoughts are on this. I mean, I've got lots more research to do before I can take the plunge, get everything set up, and of course I've got to move home, and that won't be happening until the end of October, beginning of November time. So let's just, see how things go, but do leave something in the comment section to let me know your thoughts, because the people who drive me to work, to create, to do anything are people. Okay, it's not just all of a sudden I wake up and have an idea and then boom, I do it and everyone loves me for it. I mean, I've tried doing that before and it doesn't always go according to plan. Okay, so you are the people who interest me, and you are the people who are deciding whether this will be a good idea or not. Let me know.